Good morning, YouTube. What is going on? Ran into a little bit of an issue with some of my stuff. We got these Lazy Susans online, and of course, they just don't. You can't really tell what you're getting per se, and it's like the bearings are just not very good. It just doesn't want to spin. So when you're doing your anything that your Shelly Blues or whatever like that, where you have to spin it, it's not getting more than 3 or 4 turns on it. So that you're kind of limited on your size and what you're going to do. This is only like a 14-inch right here. So what I had done is I went to Lowe's and I purchased a tabletop. And this tabletop is 24 inches. And then I got this kit right here, which is a Lazy Susan kit, also at Lowe's. So that's what we're going to be doing today, is we're going to be building this. So I'm going to open that up. Now this is 12 inch and this is 24 inch, so we got to make sure that we center this thing up in the right spot. Because otherwise, when you spin it, the tabletop's going to be all wonky and it's going to come out weird. And I don't know what it would do to your paintings. So that's what we got. There's nothing special about this board. It's just probably yellow pine or something like that. It's pretty solid and pretty heavy. So once I get on this thing here, it's going to be able to spin pretty decent, I believe. So, okay, with that being said, I'm going to bring you down so you can see exactly what I'm doing here. Let me go around. I don't want to go pushing any buttons and cause myself to be in a different way or something. All right. So we know this is 24 inches. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure it and find our center point. Okay? I'm going to mark either side of the tape. And then I'm going to use this to give me a straight edge and mark that. Now I'm going to go across here, same thing. This one, sorry, my mistake. Alright, so that is our center point. And those are our screws. Congratulations, David. Okay. It's always nice when things work out just the way you planned, right? Okay. Now I've got my painter's tape here. And the reason I'm doing this like this is to make it easier for other people to follow and be able to recreate this. What we're going to do is we're going to come across and you're going to intersect that X right here. Okay. Yay. Well, things are just going my way this morning, aren't they? Let's do that one all the way across. There we go. Now we have our point. From there, we are going to come out 6 inches. Why 6 inches? Because this is 12 inches right here. This is 12 inches, so we're going to come out 6 inches from our points. Just so that we can see 12 inches. Doing this all the way around so that we can line it up on all the edges. Okay. So this is the bottom. Okay. But we are going to put it upside down for right now, and we're going to line this thing up. Making sure our pencil marks are right along the edge where they're supposed to be. Okay, and once you get that, then we're going to bring our pencil all the way around and mark it. Okay? Now we have our precise measurement of where it's going to go. Pretty simple. Okay, remember I said this was the bottom, so we need to turn this the right way. We're going to set this down here and then match up our lines. And these big holes right here, these are for your screw holes. These big holes right here, or the smaller holes, whichever you need for your screws, you need to be able to access them. So that's why they have these bigger holes, so that your screw bit will fit through there. Okay, so let's start by finding out which hole I'm going to use. Stop. He just got a new toy the other day and the other dog's trying to take it. I think I'm going to go with the medium-sized hole on this one. That'll give me the most amount of support. Can't fit in there, and this one is a little bit wobbly. So, I'm going to line that one up. Okay, so small, medium, and large. Again, like I said, make sure you are lined up before you start screwing this in, because you don't want to have it all screwed in and have to unscrew it and change it all around. Alright, here we go. Okay. Make sure your screw sets down far enough that it does not interfere with the workings. Small, medium. Bad screw. Huh. Those are some self-tapping screws, and apparently it doesn't want to self-tap. Let's try again. Go on, leave him alone. Looky there. Now we got it. Small and medium. Go lay down, Lucy. Go on. Out. That screw was a little overzealous. I can do it, Coach. Put me in. And we're back. Looky there. Okay, now the last thing that you want to do is you can get WD-40, which I don't recommend, but you can use it because that's what most people have. I recommend white lithium grease, and white lithium grease will lubricate this a little bit better. Now, these may get paint in them and things like that. Not maybe this one because it's so far away from the edge, but if you go any smaller, if you go like with a 12-inch and a 12-inch, you might get paint in there, so you might have to wash it and rinse it. So you just got to be careful with that. You can either leave this just like this and put your paintings on here, and then this will become, you know, your drip catch or whatever, or you can put tin foil down or plastic wrap or something like that to protect this so that you don't have to worry about cleanup. Which, I mean, this is just a tool that it's going to get paint on it just like all the other tools that we have. I mean, there's no stopping it, but you can do whatever you want to do with it. But that's what we got. We got our huge Lazy Susan 24-inch, and I'm very happy with this, and I think that I'm going to be doing some paintings today with this, some Shelley Blooms. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, and remember, pour on.